Hey, Selena here, and welcome to day one of the 14-day Kindness Habit Challenge. I'm so happy to have you here joining us for this. I want to acknowledge you for taking a little bit of time each day to carve out of your schedule and really focus on something that is truly meaningful. The essence of this challenge for me is really building our relationships and deepening our relationships, and that's why this challenge takes the form of choosing one person to focus developing these habits of kindness with. So super excited to have you here. One of the things I want to share, so this challenge, somebody was asking me the other day, what got you inspired to do this? This challenge was actually inspired when I started reading Shanti Feldhahn's book. I don't know if this is flipped or in the right direction, but it's called The Kindness Challenge. And she spent 10 years researching around kindness. And I want to share this to connect us into our big why here, why we might be doing this. And I want to share this with from her research. At the beginning she talks about, she's like, I've seen some unbelievable patterns during a decade of surveying thousands of people about their needs, insecurities. And she said this pattern upends all of the ideas about what we think will help us thrive in life. And I know all the research says, like, we're not really good at guessing what will make us happier or what will make us have a sense of higher quality of life. But she acknowledges there are some things that we want to have in place, our needs being met, love, appreciation, fulfillment at work, of course, our basics, basic needs taken care of. But she says, above all that is one greater factor. Whether we thrive depends far more on how we choose to treat others than on how we ourselves are treated. In fact, when handled well, that one factor often leads to those other things that light us up. And when handled poorly, it often leads to misery. And she said that one of the strongest paths to that is whether or not we choose to be kind, especially when we don't want to be. So just a little connection to why we might be here. I want to orient you to what we'll be doing, the structure. You'll get a daily email prompt from me with an actionable item around the challenge. And you'll also get a prompt around sharing in our private Facebook group. And if you haven't joined that, I really encourage you to. I'm never not amazed by what can happen when a group of people comes together on something that's meaningful to them. And so that group is a chance for us to really support each other and also be in the practice of kindness with each other. And I want to just give you a couple little pointers about using the Facebook group. When you hop in there, if there are some comments in there, go ahead and respond to 2 comments before you post your own. And that just builds some of this engagement and this support where we can really get each other sort of elevated to our next level in this challenge. And also, of course, be practicing the kindness in the way that you're sharing or the way that you're supporting one another. And of course, this is a private group focused solely on this kindness challenge, so it's not a place to bring in other things or share your event or any other things like that. It's just a place to connect and build relationships and support around the kindness challenge. So definitely hop in there and sign up for that if you're not already in there. So what I want to do is share today's prompt with you. Let's get started. This is the foundation of the challenge, and we will be building on this each day. So a lot of these will build on each other and sort of stack, which is the way a challenge can be really useful. It's like we learn a little or take a little bit in, and then we go into action with it. Learn a little, take a little, and go into action. And to me, I found that's why I love coaching, because it's very based that way as well. It's like we have a conversation, and then, okay, what are we implementing that week to take this from a great conversation to implementing it in my life? So same thing here. It's like a mini version of that. So today's prompt is around what Shanti Feldhahn talks about as the 3 pillars of kindness. So the first one of those that we're going to take on is getting rid of any negativity. So this means the person you've chosen to focus your kindness habit on, you're not going to speak anything negative to them or anything negative about them. So all that just taken off the table. And that right there is a powerful practice. But we're not going to stop there. We're going to add in the second pillar of kindness, which based on Shanti's research, which is to create some kind of positive affirmation each day about that person, sharing with them something you appreciate, something you acknowledge them for, really seeing them and letting them know that, and letting other people know. So speaking about them and appreciating them to others also. The third one is just a small, simple act of kindness or generosity. This could be holding the door, this could be making someone a cup of coffee, this could be leaving a note. So just a small act of kindness or generosity. So again, today's assignment, the 3 pillars with your person. No negative talk to them or about them. The second one, an affirmation or a genuine compliment, a genuine appreciation shared with them and shared with someone else. And the third one, just a small act of kindness or generosity towards them. Simple, right? Great. Okay, so go forth, start your kindness practices with your person, and I will see you tomorrow. Hop in the group. Oh, also the prompt for sharing in the group. I'll give a prompt each day for the sharing in the group just to get us rolling. So for today's prompt sharing in the group, share what type of relationship you've chosen. You don't have to share who your person is, but is this a relationship that's good and you want to really make it great? Is it a relationship that's just a little challenging or you'd like to smooth out some edges? Or is it maybe really a relationship you feel really limited in and you feel a little stuck in or a lot stuck in? So let us know what type of relationship you're working with, and also let us know, if you haven't already in the group, what you'd really like to get out of this challenge. I love to reverse engineer, where we start with the end in mind. It's like, what do I want to be celebrating in 14 days around this relationship and these kindness practices? And then we can all be in the group together, cheering each other on around supporting and creating that celebration at the end. So again, in the Facebook group, share what type of relationship you've taken on and also what you'd like to be celebrating with us at the end of this challenge around this relationship. All right, go forth and be kind. I will see you in the group, and I will see you tomorrow in our daily email prompt.